fear for my family.
Is this the right episode?
I'm sure they'll be fine.
It's doubtful he'll live. Now, thank
All right, so let's go ahead and just let this ride for a little while.
me and shake my hand.
Let's see if this is the right episode, bro.
Thank you. Thank you again.
4-8.
You're quite welcome, Mr.
What's happening?
Or maybe this is just like a reminder.
8:43.
Always found that odd, guys, just to be honest. Like, I understand, there should, first of all, there should be no one above any type of law, right? I understand there are people that are set in place to protect the law, absolutely. But there should never be scenarios like this, okay? At the end of the day, it is in fact a job, but it looks to be, like, from outside looking in here, when you look at it, a lot of the times it seems like people move in like, it's almost like a gang relation almost. You did something to this person, so I need to do this to this. Bro, this person did nothing to you, but yet you're saying that. That's weird, right? You can't fight against the concept of street fraternities and mafioso type behavior if you then in return act just like them. This person deleted my cousin. I have to now avenge this person, my cousin, by deleting someone else's cousin. Guys, come on. All right. A little weird. You can't say you're against one thing if you act just like it. All right. It's hard to kind of, for me personally, to understand and separate these differences because they're about the same to me.
Suspected gunman.
Okay. Pretty sure you could have just picked that up, bro. Gus.
And in the confusion, Juan was shot dead. An accident, perhaps. A mistake made by his own men.
Mm-hmm.
But we may never know. At any rate, I thought you should hear it from me. This is what comes of blood for blood, Hector. Sangre por sangre.
As the audacity is absolutely crazy.
This is the loud machine with the magnets.
No, this is the PET CT scan, positron emission tomography.
And now Walt is like an expert at this.
Yes, I'm waiting to hear a progress report on that thing we discussed. So call me.
Bro, he just needs somebody to talk to. I get it, though. And Walt is, now...
Anyway, so for me, that's been the
not
biggest
interested
wake-up
in
call.
this conversation.
Letting go, giving up control. It's like they say.
It's the difference between someone who just finds out and someone who is just completely accustomed to the feeling and thought process of just leaving the earth.
No man plans and...
Live life on your own terms.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
You don't get what he's saying.
But,
Well, guess what? Every life comes with a death sentence.
Yep.
So knowing full well that one of these times, hell, maybe even today,
Is he foreshadowing?
I'm going to hear some bad news. But until then, who's in charge? Me.
Him.
This residue here is why we
He just sits and watches.
descale with cool water from the walk.
Yes, Detective.
Yeah, bro, they connected you. They, in fact, connected you somehow.
I'd like to record this conversation if that's okay.
Of course.
Bro, this questioning is about to be clinical. Watch.
The
Watch and
DEA
learn.
is working on
No doubt.
an investigation which may...
Can't see how that would be necessary. But then again, I have no idea why I'm here.
So you wish to continue?
Really? That's surprising.
A drug-related homicide.
Gail Bedeker's apartment.
Okay, where are we going with this?
Gail was a recipient of this scholarship. He was perhaps one of 3 dozen.
Okay.
And Mr. Bedeker graduated in.
He had this planned in his head.
Ran into isn't quite accurate, as I assume he came by to reestablish contact with me. We caught up briefly, and he invited me to dinner the following night, and I accepted. It was perhaps a week later where I read about him in the paper. Drug
Clinical.
related, you said?
It's
But personal shortcomings notwithstanding, he was a warm, gentle person, and I thought a lot of him. At any rate, I declined his business offer, and after what was a very pleasant meal, left.
Okay.
23rd. I was at a fundraiser at Presbyterian Hospital.
Anyone else?
Guys, he's good. He's really good.
Sorry, yeah, just one other thing. Is Gustavo Fring your real name? But there's no record of Gustavo Fring ever having existed in Chile.
Guys, record keeping is interesting in other countries, right? And specifically at that time period, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's viable, Hank. I mean, it could be, right? I mean, it's enough to probably want to dig deeper, but I don't know. Record keeping is not the same everywhere you go.
Which I find, I don't know.
It was also notoriously unreliable at keeping records.
Okay.
I'm sure if you keep digging, you'll find me.
Something tells me I doubt it. I doubt it.
okay. I think that's it,
I should
Gus.
doubt it.
Thank you.
Gentlemen.
He's good. He's really good. Right. He has anger issues, guys. That's a telltale sign. He is, in fact, counting. Go ahead. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now what, Gus? Looks like you're coming to the end of your rope.
Are we buying?
This thing with his name, what do you think
I think everyone is going to buy it except for you, Hank.
in there?
Sure, the record keeping in South America is hit or miss. I mean, you
Yeah.
run into that all the time, right?
Yes.
We usually find
It's not
something.
new.
Well, I want to follow up on the scholarship, the alibi, but my overall impression, I believed him.
Yeah, I smelt that coming. A mile away.
Plus, there's a little extra in there for any move-related incidentals.
Thank you.
Hey, champ,
Something tells me you should be thanking Jesse.
how's the new school?
How is
Jesse.
And Brock? How's he doing?
Bro, why exactly didn't you go in?
But if you really want to know how they're doing, why don't you go see for yourself?
Right. Yeah, guys, she's definitely becoming a pro at this. Yeah, you may want to reinforce that bar, because, yeah. You're adding a lot of extra weight to it. See it swaying? Okay.
If a customer is being really rude to them.
You're really taking to this whole be your own boss thing.
I mean, they own a car wash now. She has to.
Yeah.
Whatever happened with your scan? Did you get the results back?
Yeah. I did. And I'm still in remission.
All right, well, that's good. That's good.
You're all. What about you, Hank? How you feeling these days?
Yeah, getting there.
The other day, he had a big powwow with all the DEA muckety mucks.
Yeah, I'm not sure you should have said this out loud, but I mean, obviously, no one knows anything. So, Walt is going to have a field day with this conversation.
You could maybe give me a lift.
Yeah, sure.
Sounds fun.
I had a collection of that rose, almost salmon hue, you know?
Hey, Walt, there's no rock show, okay?
Oh,
This
no.
is some Marie Wood freak. Take it right here.
Yeah, Walt, I don't know. Where are we going, Hank?
Freak about what? You ready for your mind to be blown?
Go ahead.
Sure.
Yeah, he sponsors the DEA fun run every year. You've met him.
Yeah, the fun
Right,
run
yeah,
guy.
yeah, he's met him.
The guy, yeah.
I can't prove it, mind you, but I suspect
Okay.
the man's a dealer. Yeah.
Oh, you think?
Methamphetamine.
You think, Hank?
Honest to God, that this guy is maybe one of the biggest movers in the Southwest.
Oh.
Remember Gail Bedecker? That's the sad sack from the karaoke video?
Bro, Walt, do you see what you did? Because you couldn't control the fact that you weren't getting all the credit. Look at what you did, Walt.
Tape?
Yeah, that was just
It doesn't
speculation.
matter. It made me keep at it. And guess what I find? Chicken Man's fingerprints. A dunce to pull the trigger, right? But his
Right.
fingerprints being there was enough for us to bring him in. So
If you only knew who that dunce was.
You brought him into the, what did he say?
Walt, will you let me finish my story here?
Sorry, I'm just interested, you know. So.
All right, well, anyway, so we bring
Calm down with the amount or the level of interest you're showing there, Walt.
him in, and he presents for everything. This guy has
Absolutely.
terms of endearment convincing.
Clinical.
So he's not guilty?
Yeah, as far as DEA and APD are concerned, he's not. Officially, Fring's not a suspect. I need a favor.
Oh, no.
What favor?
What is it?
See that Volvo station wagon over there?
Right.
Stick this on it.
The
GPS
tracker?
tracker. 289 from Sky Mall.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds illegal, bro.
Unfortunately, it's not.
Hank, isn't that illegal? I mean, isn't there some sort of unlawful search? And
Do you think he cares about the law?
That's It's easy, okay? Here's what you do. You untie your shoelace and you head toward the restaurant.
The worst time.
As you're walking
Like, you think that Gus does not see you outside right now, bro? Of course he calls Mike.
past the car. I mean, this is really important to me. Jesus, just you make me beg you? Come on, just stick it in there.
Say yes. Make him beg. Walt. This is going to turn out terrible. Completely.
Do it. May I help you with your order?
Rock in a hard place. At least now he knows, at the very least. Right? Not to go anywhere or do anything crazy.
made sure it was secure.
Hey, where's my soda?
You didn't get one, Hank.
Just kidding. Let's go.
He's not kidding. You and I both know he's not kidding.
Yeah, that one.
Nothing good comes from this. Not a single thing.
Then that would only draw their attention to you and therefore to me as well. So we have a mutual interest in resolving this without
He's right. He's right.
violence.
Because in my head, I'm like, wait, how could this be brought back to him? Other than the fact that he's only, yeah. All right.
Jesse!
What? Oh, hey, don't wait to be like invited.
Yeah, this is important.
Are we alone? The thing that you were supposed to do. I assume
He's still procrastinating.
you haven't done it.
You know he hasn't done
You
it.
didn't lose it.
What are you, high?
My brother-in-law, my DEA agent brother-in-law,
Right.
he's on to Gus.
You know how he is.
What I just said. My brother-in-law is on to Gus.
Yeah, I got it. Your brother-in-law. Okay, I'm thinking. To a minus douchebag, and you get like 0 douchebags.
I've got some math for you.
Okay.
Hank catching Gus equals Hank catching us. Hank is
Would let your boy anywhere near him?
He's right.
about Hank's investigation, okay? Hank already knows who you are, by the way. And
Well, yeah, he knows who he is, but he knows that he's in proximity with the blue stuff.
besides, you actually did
He doesn't know that he's working in a laundromat.
Okay, so there's that. And trust me, he will meet with you if he thinks that you're a liability.
No, he will waste me if he thinks I'm a liability. You know what? Whatever, man.
That also. Like, Gus won't harm Jesse. The reason why is because he knows that obviously if he does, Walt will go away. I am not sure that Gus will actually go at Jesse at all, unless he's just willing to leave the business. Or they'd have to get some type of, maybe something else to hold over Walt. Most likely his family. All right, so I guess it wouldn't end if Jesse left or wasn't there, right? But I definitely don't think that they're above using Walt's family. Okay. Bro, can you text from a restricted number? I'm not sure.
I think you I got a phone call. Anything important?
That's that wedge, guys. That's that wedge.
Oh, guy's gone totally maverick. He's Miss Daisy with binoculars. We watch our backs, make sure we don't throw him any bones. He'll never make a case.
Yeah, Walt is though, bro. Like, he would have moved on if Walter just didn't mess up the whole thing by him, not being mentioned as the sole creator of the character Heisenberg.
What about Chile?
If I can't But dealing with both Schrader and the Mexicans at the same time, if he happens to be watching when they make a move, it could be the perfect storm.
Foreshadowing?
Thank you. Is today the day, Hector?
It's probably not the day. Whenever.
Siéntate, me está poniendo nervioso.
Okay. All right, so they're definitely making an attempt to age down Gus. So this is his past.
Un buen plan.
Okay, so they definitely have bad blood by the look of both of them.
Les gusta lo que ven.
Okay. If this is bad blood. You can see the difference in the position of power. This scene pretty much dictates that the guy that's currently in a wheelchair, he is in fact in a position of power. Gus is not. And if we look at the other scene, in present day, at least present day for the film or the series here, you see that Gus is in a position of power and the other guy is not.
Que a ustedes los chilenos, a nosotros mexicanos nos gusta con una buena patada, bien.
Oh, let me clarify because I know someone in the comments not going to understand my statement here. Mexican, Spanish, and then Spanish. I'm saying they're almost like different, like completely different things.
Picoso. Siéntense, por favor.
Gracias.
Entonces.
Don't get me wrong. There are obvious, similarities, but no. How about no? It's similar. It's obviously it's the same base, right? But the words are altered in very interesting ways, and pronunciation also.
Bueno, tenemos varios acompañamientos de arroz.
Oh, they were doing this before. I'm guessing, based off of what he just said. Most likely, exactly what Gus is doing now, he was doing in most likely Mexico or Chile.
Frijoles.
Regresan high. ¿No? Ustedes están vendiendo narcóticos.
Guys, you are not safe sitting at this table.
Pura. La quiralidad de la molécula es diferente.
I'm not even sure he understands the words that are coming out of your mouth, bro. You're speaking like you're speaking to someone that is like in your field or in the field of biochemistry, which you came from.
Bike Crank, Chile, Don Eladio. Sí, y Gustavo, él pagó por mi educación.
Ah, sí.
So the story that he told us is basically, well, how about this? The story that he tried to tell regarding Gail about the scholarship is an old story. It's a story that I'm guessing he paid for this guy.
Tengo dos licenciaturas. Una de
It's just the wrong people.
bioquímica y otra en ingeniería.
Y que me manipula para hacer esta reunión.
You were in fact manipulated into the meeting. That's a fact. That's exactly what happened by them giving out the samples to your guys. They then say, "Oh, look at this thing that's happening."
Frente de mis hombres.
Solamente deje que su corazón lo perdone por este pequeño error. Por favor.
The fact that you have to beg to another grown man is wild. See, this is what I couldn't do. I couldn't be in this world, bro. I'm telling you. I mentally would not make it. I could not put myself aside to sit here and beg this other grown man across the table to save my life. I couldn't. I don't know. I don't have it in me, bro. I'm not built for this. I'm not. I know I'm not. Right? And whatever this life is, I'm not interested, bro. And I feel bad for you, sir, because you have to sit here and beg this other grown man, you know, for something.
Él es mi compañero.
Oh. Oh. Well. Oh, come on. We get it. We get it. I get it now.
Míralo. Tú les
Oh, sir. Yeah, you deserve everything that Gus is doing to you right now. Everything. Oh, I never thought in my life I would sit here and say, you know what? Yeah, this is, yeah. But no, right now that we see this here, it has all come full circle. Guys, oh my God. All right, so regularly I have random conversations about how things look, okay? If this is not for you, just skip forward, right? But I generally point out when this happens. And it only happens in movies that were created by Americans, generally inside of the United States of America, specifically. Whenever you see, or whenever they want to depict something foreign or different or less than, they always tend to kind of hit us with the same overall odd, weird, greenish color palette. And this is all over Hollywood. You'll see examples going forward. Trust me when I say you'll see examples. Whenever they want to show you another random country from outside of America, they make it look like an alien planet with all these ridiculous... Where's the blue sky, bro? They literally flipped the color of the sky specifically. This looks like what's called a lookup table, a LUT, most likely a cube file that was just basically dragged on top of this entire scene to make it look muddy and nasty. Okay? They did this on purpose. All right? It's supposed to make you feel uncomfortable, uneasy, and that's generally the line they go down whenever you see this type of thing. But let's continue. Yeah, you have to drain the pool now. Now back to real life. Look at the perfectly toned images. This looks to be most likely Ari, based off of the highlight roll off, the depth of shadows, somewhat muted colors.
Look at me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe next time.
Ew. Yeah, I would go there daily, every single day, just to have nice conversations with this gentleman about how his family members are deceased. I would in fact do that. Guys, listen, this one here, great. Right? We got to see a whole lot of Gus's history. We know that there is something interesting about what he was doing before he got to Mexico. And the reason why I'm saying this, even the mob boss here, he recognizes, says, listen, the only reason why you're alive is because I know who you are. Really? Right? I know who you are. Then he mentioned also, like, before Chile or something like that, guys. Right? It's such an interesting thing. Like, in fact, the best part of this episode was the ending. Obviously, Walt walking up to that car and acting or fiending like he was actually putting the GPS tracker on there, then going inside, that was genius, Walt. But I think that probably saved your life, to be honest. Mike was right there watching you, but I mean, maybe not, though, right? Maybe not. I think that if he would have put it on there, Mike would have saw it anyway and removed it. Like, he would have looked at it and been like, okay, this is obviously not a live tracker, so let's just put this on the trash can, just like Gus did here at the end. Guys, this episode was great. But all right, listen, if you guys do want to see the full-length reaction, it is on Patreon at the second tier. And you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.